Point number 5 would be following other people's workouts. I used to do it like so much. I used to read simplyshredded.com. It's like a blog site that I used to just like follow religiously. And with that comes, like, I was naive, and I would read simplyshredded.com. I'd go in, have a look, and then all these fitness models were there. Lazar Angelov was like one where like me and my mates like idolized the six-pack that he had and like the casing he had around his abs. I was like, man, I want to have abs like that. There was Ulysses Jr., there was Jeff Seed or Side, Steve Cook, all these guys that had incredible physiques. And I used to follow their workouts. And when you understand as you get a bit older that their workouts are just absolutely ridiculous, like you just can't believe that you were doing those workouts. Like, so I went on to simplyshredded.com and I found one of the workouts that I was following for a while, and I want to read it out to you and then kind of explain why it didn't work for me. So let me find his workout. I've got it in front of me here. Okay. So they used to do interviews, and they have photos of like their physique, and then they interview them. Like, what's your transformation story? What are the challenges you had to overcome? What's your life like now that you've made a transformation? What motivates you? What's your next goal? All these types of things. What's your current training philosophy? So here's his workouts. Like, day 1 was chest and abs. Flat bench 4x8, incline bench 4x8, decline bench 4x8, pullover 4x8, hammer press 3x8, dips 3 times failure, weighted sit-up 4 times failure, hanging leg raise 4 times failure, side bends 4 times failure. So if we just calculate that in the amount of sets that you have in one workout, we've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 19, 22, 26, 30, 34. That's 34 sets in a workout. That's a huge workout. That's going to take ages. And this doesn't have the tempo or the rest or anything like that. It just has the amount of sets. Okay, so day 2, back and traps. Bent over row 4x8, deadlift 4x8, pull downs 4x8, pull ups 4x8, cable row 4x8, and then shrugs 6x10. So just a straight back day pretty much. Day 3, delts, forearms, and abs. Military press behind the neck 3x8, machine press 4x8, lateral raises 4x8, weight plate front raises 4x10, dumbbell front raises 4x8, reverse pec deck 4x10, reverse flies 4x8, weighted sit-ups 4 times failure, hanging leg raises 4 times failure, side bends 4 times failure, side crunches 4 times failure, wrist curl behind back 4 times failure, reverse wrist curl over bench 4 times failure. This day is absolutely huge. So let's count the amount of sets. 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 39, 43, 47, and 51. Okay, so that's 51 sets in one workout. Absolutely ridiculous. I've never programmed that much training volume in my life. You'd be in the gym for at least 2 hours in that one. Day 4, triceps and biceps. Close grip bench press, push downs, easy bar skull crushes, cable kickbacks. So there you got 4 exercises for your triceps back to back. Easy bar curls 4x8, wide grip curls 4x8, hammer curls 4x8, concentration curls 4x8. So 4 triceps, 4 biceps. And then day 5, legs and abs. Oh, man, this just looks ridiculous. 4 sets of squats, 4x12. Squat to bench, 4x12. So you do full range squats and then you just go to do some box squats. Bulgarian split squats, 4x12. Quad extensions or leg extensions, 4x16. Stiff leg deadlift, 4x12. Leg curls, 4x16. Glute kickbacks, 4x20. There we go. Get it. Calf machine raises, 4x20. Seated calf raises, 4x20. Leg press calf raises, 4x20. Mate, so you've just done 12 sets of calves in one day. Oh my Lord. weighted sit-up 4 times failure, air bike 4 times failure, side bends 4 times failure, barbell twists 4 times failure. So you can see that's just some more crazy volume, right? And this is what you would call a bro split, where you're dedicating, like certain body parts to certain days. And this is a way that I no longer program, but used to, just because we know that that's not really the best way to do it. And then like lower down in the interview, he'll share his current diet. And I know this podcast is specifically on training, but with the diet, I used to follow that too. And I remember him saying he used to eat grapefruit because it made him shredded. Like in meal 1 of his diet, he'd say oatmeal, eggs, peanut butter, and grapefruit. So you know what I did? I went down to Pack and Save, which is a New Zealand grocery store, and I got grapefruit, and I was having half a grapefruit for breakfast with my breakfast, and I was eating oatmeal, eggs, and peanut butter. Like I was following it down to a T. And can you believe it? I didn't end up looking like this guy. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see what his physique's like. It's absolutely bonkers. And yeah, so like, why did this workout not work for me? Number 1, it was too much training volume. It was just like too much. I couldn't recover from this. Too much training to failure, and too much training volume of that same muscle in one workout. So this is why we don't really do bro splits anymore, because if we were to do, like, let's take his day 3, which is delts, forearms, and abs. He's got military press behind the neck, which is an exercise we don't really want to do anymore anyway. We want to do the military press in front of our neck. So we got 1 exercise there, that's shoulders. Machine press, which is shoulders. Shoulder machine press, that's 2. Lateral raises, 3. Weight plate front raises, 4. Dumbbell front raises, 5. So he's got 5 shoulder exercises back to back. Think about the amount of energy that your shoulders are going to have to perform in those sets. When you first off do the military press behind the neck, and then you work down through machine press, lateral raises, weight plate front raises, dumbbell front raises. If you can imagine you're playing Tekken and your character's life starts at full, as you progress through those different exercises, your health bar is going to start going down and down and down and down. Now look at that health bar as your energy level and your amount of energy that you have to push decent amounts of weights. The more you smash that muscle group, the more it's going to build up fatigue, and the less peak performance you're going to have to lift those weights. So what we want to do instead of that is, instead of just training all your shoulder exercises in one day, if you jump into my 5-day split, which I do now, I would split those 5 exercises over the 3 days. So I could do military press behind the neck, machine press on Monday, and then Wednesday I could do lateral raises, weight plate front raises, and then on Friday I could do dumbbell front raises. I've done the same amount of volume, but I've spread it out so that each time I get to those shoulder exercises, because progressive overload is key, I have more energy, and I'm fully recovered, and I'm fully focused as well. That has an input, your mentality and your mental focus. I can now lift more weights for those exercises that I'm doing later on in the workout, because instead of doing them later on in the workout now, I'm doing them at the start, or I'm doing them with fresh shoulders. So that's why this doesn't really work for me. It's just too much volume. And secondly, I had high expectations because, you think, I'm doing this guy's program, I'm soon going to look like this guy. Now, if you've been following Lazar Angelov for a while, I don't follow him anymore. Obviously, I used to read these blogs, but he's admitted to taking clenbuterol while he was getting ready for these photo shoots and stuff like that. And he was super shredded. But I literally thought, I was this young, naive dude that was just like fresh to bodybuilding. I literally thought I could look like Lazar Angelov. And I had no idea he was on anything. I didn't even think about it. I was too young. I don't even know if I was aware of steroids, but clenbuterol isn't a steroid, but like clenbuterol is a performance enhancing drug. It helps you cut weight really fast. And yeah, I didn't look like him. I struggled to build muscle. And I had this idea, like, I'm going to look like him, and I didn't, and I got frustrated, and then that made me want to stop doing that. And I was doing his diet, I was doing his training program, and it just flopped. So that's one of the biggest mistakes I made. Other people's workouts aren't made for you. For example, I, genetically speaking, have a decent set of arms, biceps and triceps. And I've realized that I don't have to do direct bicep or tricep work to have the desired arms that I want. So I dedicate that extra training volume that a lot of dudes spend training arms. I spend it training other places, like my shoulders and like my lats that I feel I want to bring up. So everyone's physique is different. I remember seeing Hattie Boydell post on Instagram that she doesn't do direct arm work for that reason too. But also the bikini body that she's pursuing is different. So she might not want to have big arms. She might want to focus more on shoulders and lats and glutes. But I find that my biceps and triceps respond well to my heavy compound work, overhead press, bench press, bent over rows, chin-ups, and all the other work that I do, tricep dips and stuff, that I don't have to do direct tricep work like tricep pushdowns, tricep rope extensions, or barbell curls, dumbbell curls, cable curls, all that type of stuff. I don't do that. So following this guy's workout where he focused a lot on arms, I was spending time in a place that I didn't need to spend it. So following other people's workout programs isn't really going to benefit you at all. I share workouts every now and then on my socials, but I've kind of pulled away from doing that because of that reason. Like, if you do my workouts, you're not going to look like me. You're not going to be as strong as me. I can provide guidance on, like, this is what works for me. But like, if you're doing someone else's workout program to get the results that you want, most likely it's not going to align.